Hey, welcome back to another RSG Lunch Stream. I'm Ranger J 1999. Welcome one and all to the stream. Quite a lot going on. Holy moly, did we have some stuff drop yesterday. A lot of information, a lot of changes. We're going to go into them right now. Got some of the crew here, not everybody. Finn's on his way to California to do Finn stuff, I guess is the best way. Grande's probably busy too. So whoever jumps in when they can, they will. But we do have who we have, and let's introduce everybody real quick. We got Mike here, and Mike's not talking.
I am here. I was just taking my phone off of mute. Somebody didn't like me singing earlier.
Yeah, and stop it. Also, okay. We have Grim the mechanic.
How's it going?
Hey, we got Stanley the Sith Lord.
Hello there.
And of course, we've got Xylo Takedown.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, man?
Happy Friday, everybody.
Yeah, not much going on, hey?
Hey, man, I'm gonna enjoy this whole weekend for a change.
Holy Christ, so we have a lot of stuff to cover. Jesus. All right, so quick announcement, just let everybody know the charity stream is up and set. So if you want to spread the word about it, you can go find it on our YouTube page. The event is up, set for the 24th of June. We're still busy getting everything locked and loaded for that, but we will be rocking and rolling on the 24th of June. So that one is ready to go. Also, if you, as always, if you guys like what you see, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel out, and helps us grow, helps the community grow, helps us keep putting out content for you guys. If you guys like to donate, you can either do it in the super chat function while we're streaming. You can become a sponsor, which is the top button on the right of the chat, or you can just go to our whole YouTube page and you can donate to support our channel there. All right. Also, we have some fun stuff up. People want us to create the Amazon wish list. It's there. There's some fun stuff if you'd like to support the channel that way. All the stuff on there is just dumb stuff, but people like doing it, so I'm if that's what you'd like to do. There's some dice for the D&D campaign we're working on there, and some other things, so there you go. So that's all the mechanisms out of the way. Let's get into this stuff. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, so first off, before I get into the new characters, ship, and everything, I haven't done the events or anything, so we'll do those and talk about the characters as I'm doing them. I think that'll be the best way to do it. First thing we need to discuss is that they did change the hard nodes back from 8 to 5, which is something we knew was coming, right? They did say in the beginning that this was only temporary, be around for a little bit, and then they were going to change it back. Let's just kind of go around the corn. What is everybody's thoughts about it? Grim, we'll start with you.
Oh, I knew it was coming. I just wasn't expecting it to be this soon.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Oh well.
It's not a shock.
It's gonna take longer to finish up Scion now. I'll grab my phone.
Hopefully, maybe increase the drop rate. I don't know. I haven't even tested that out. Maybe I'll test that out right now. Let's test that out right now. Let's see what the drop rate if it's improved at all. Let's see here. Let's see. I will do it right now. Let's test this out. Let's see here. Oh, good God. Yes, there's old Darth. Let's do that. Fine. Let's see. It's back to 5. There it is. Let's see here. Let's see what happens. Only 5. I got 1. Okay. So at this rate, it'll be about 8 months before I get Darth unlocked. Fantastic. So that proves that theory down the toilet. What about everybody else? Anybody about the changes to the nodes or anything like that?
I missed them already. I missed the 8 attempts.
You missed them already. I think everybody misses them already. Anybody else? Thoughts on this?
Yeah, I think they should have left it at 8. Even if people were going a little overboard, like people can show self-restraint, like go for 5 attempts instead of 8 if they have to. It's just nice to have the 8 attempts.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be like rolling out content and then taking it away. If you're going to put something out there, you should let people keep it.
Well, the devil's advocate.
This one was.
Yeah. It was
sorry, Ranger. Go
ahead.
ahead.
It was a temporary thing, so it's not like it. They gave it to us and then took it away. So I think it's a little bit different. With the content. I mean, Mike, do you agree or disagree?
No, I was just thinking that at least it frees up some crystals for ships refreshes, doesn't it?
God.
So maybe that's it. We all knew that it was. Here it is. You've got this for a limited period. We're not going to tell you when it ends. It was nice while it was there.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
I think everybody thought that it was going to be permanent because the other times that they've temporarily given us stuff, it's stayed.
Well, some cases, yeah. But go ahead, Graham.
Yeah, this one actually was a special event. They said beforehand, special limited time. We're increasing it to 8. Mm-hmm. Have fun.
Well, they said the exact same thing when it went from 3 to 5 attempts, and they also said the same thing when we could buy the mods with credits and ship currency.
Yeah.
Well, that might still disappear because they said that was limited.
Yeah, so that could change too.
They haven't really talked about it.
I think
eventually we're going to be back to 3 attempts for hard nodes.
No, 5 is where it's going to be at. But the difference between the 3 to the 5 is that they just did it. There wasn't a lot of communication about it, right? Now they're being more transparent, right, about what their plans are and stuff like that. Now, one complaint was.
Thank you, Carrie.
Go ahead, Graham.
I was going to say thank you, Carrie, for that part.
Yeah,
I think you had a big hand in that.
Right.
Finn's, even though he's traveling, he's typing in chat. Saying you've got administrative power. Can you ban him? Put him on a temp. No, don't do that. I think that if they could have given a 24-hour notice. I think there's one complaint I can see some people upset about is that there could have been hey, heads up, we're ending this tomorrow, right? So the people that were trying to save energy for that could have done it, right?
Right, they gave us like 10 minutes head notice.
Yeah, I think that was it. So maybe that could have been a little bit better, but it's not shocking.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as if they didn't know that they were going to pull the plug on it.
Yeah, eventually. But it would have been nice if they'd given a little bit more of a heads up, that's all.
Yeah, no, what I mean is that there would have been a meeting or whatever that took place within the headquarters to say, right, what date are we ending this on?
Mm-hmm.
Could you not have just told us that?
Yeah.
No one's going to exploit anything out of it. It's there and then it won't be. But it could have actually worked for them because people might have actually stocked up on crystals more and had one last blast before it went.
Yeah. Well,
so they kind of
quick.
Go ahead, Zyla.
Sorry. How about this question then? Following Mike's response, maybe is it possible that they could bring the 8 attempts back for a limited time again in the future?
Yeah, they could, or they can make it permanent, or they can make it permanent. And that's going to be constructive player feedback. If you guys really like the 8 attempts, let them know.
Yeah,
constructively. Don't go in there and start calling them ass clowns or buttholes. That doesn't do anything. Don't do that. But if you give your reasons why you think it's good. I mean that's perfectly reasonable. Especially if you like that. And we can tell Mike's home because you can hear all the rowdy kids outside screaming and yelling and playing outside.
Yes, you can.
The only time it works when you can call somebody a butthole is when it's directed at Finn.
Right.
Well, he earns it, Grande too.
Well, real quick too, like the new cadence, like instead of the way that they did double drops on May the 4th, how they, were doing a multiple shard drop for tunes, right?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a way that they could bring in, for a limited time, we're extending the hard nodes from this date to this date for current in-game players at this level, and that'd be another added feature for people to, like you guys said, spend some more crystals on your regular energy refreshes and going all in on as many hard notes as you can and benefit us as players as well.
What in the hell is Finn doing in chat? Is he just coming up with songs for this? I mean,
Finn's trolling hard.
man, he is going to get a temporary little ban if you don't stop it.
Hi, Finn.
The 8 of 10 bring the boys to the yard. Really? Christ. All right, so let us know what you guys think in the comments and stuff. And if you guys, I forgot to mention, if you have questions, go ahead and get those questions in. St. will scoop them up, and we'll try to get to them. We're going to go through each of these characters now. So the first one, see what's the first one on the events and stuff. Hold on a second.
We could be mean to Finn and start discussing pulled pork recipes. Bit of hickory, you know. Oh, by the way, I've entered the danger zone.
Oh, Lord. Sorry about that, my
Possible sweary daughter sighting.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, so Lando's the first character. We'll be on the lookout for sweary daughter presence. Who's making the meatballs today. So let's see. For Lando's the first one. Let's talk about Lando real quick. Oh God, I hear voices.
No, I'm still gonna cook it, but you don't need to put it on until later because I was like.
Okay. Could we have pulled pork instead? Pulled pork.
What?
Pulled pork. P-O-R-G.
Pork.
Yeah, pork.
What's pork?
Pork, they're little fluffy creatures from Star Wars.
Oh.
Mike, what instigating?
Yeah, that one kind of fell flat, didn't it? Oh, maybe not.
I've only recently actually put names to faces in Star Wars, which is terrible because I've seen it for so long throughout.
You've seen it? There's more than it.
Alright, you want to start, yeah?
All right, that's enough of that.
Okay, I'll mute.
Thank you, please, God. Oh, Paul Morgan just noted $2. He said, "Was Finn's first CD the Spice Girls? Probably. That wouldn't shock me one bit."
Boys.
Oh, NSYNC. Let's see here. So we've got fourth abilities. So initial assessment, guys. With Han, Zyla, we'll start with you. What do you think of young Lando Calrissian here? Young Han, what I mean, young Lando. And Stoner Jedi is there.
Bueller.
All right, Grim, what are your first initial assessments and stuff of young Lando Calrissian?
Well, from the little amount I managed to test him the other night, and I laughed very, very hard. He's pretty decent. I mean, he hits really hard, and I like his second special that gives stealth to other characters. Pretty decent.
Okay, get speed up. Nice prepared. Unique.
The potency down debuff. Sorry, I was away for a second.
I mean, he looks pretty solid. I mean, someone asked me my initial thoughts on these guys yesterday. I mean, I think they look pretty. They're pretty decent. I mean, I don't think they're super amazing, but I think they're pretty good, right? $2 from Notorious Direct Knight. He said pulled Porkins.
Oh man.
Oh god. So that's Lando. Just initial thought. We'll go into more depth here. L337, which is Leet. I just noticed that. Someone brought that up to my attention the other day. It's like, oh my god, it is Leet. Jesus. The Leet. That's her nickname, Leet. She is a life-size scoundrel droid tank. So we have a new tank for droids. I mean, pretty basic stuff, right? You know,
That kid looks good.
Yeah, it looks pretty solid.
She heals and she taunts and she's got 100% counter, so she's kind of like a metallic crew, isn't she?
Yeah,
Kind of.
she's got extremely high crit chance for a tank.
Yeah.
Base crit chance of 31%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she.
I think I'm sorry.
No.
If you could clarify it as one word, I think the whole faction or group is pretty interesting. You know, it's all new stuff, but it's not like meta defining. It's just something new to try out.
Yeah.
Well, it leads us back to what I mentioned just before we came on air, which is
Right.
the Viagra brothers.
Mm.
You know, you had to have them to unlock JTR. Who's using them?
No,
I mean, everyone was saying they're good.
yeah,
But
they're
who
fine.
but who uses them?
Well, I think so. Here's the interesting thing. Now we've got 6 characters from the movie, and with other scoundrels, that gives you some different play styles with this scoundrels lineup. Kind of more. They're not Empire. They're not. They're light side, but they're kind of neutral, right?
Yeah.
You put them together, kind of like what they do with bounty hunters with their contracts, and they've got their preparation. So. Now we've got the ships. We got the new Lando's Millennium Falcon. This is the brand new car smell Falcon. Ship-wise, what do you guys think of the ship?
I think the ship is amazing.
Okay, why do you say that?
It's awesome, dude. Like, compared to the tunes that we got, this one is really awesome. It's got, I think, probably one of the best reinforcement abilities we've seen so far. Let me pull it up here.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up. Let's see. Takes bonus
Lando.
turn. Let's see. So first of all, it's Lando's Millennium Falcon gains critical damage up for 2 turns. Second one is copy all buffs on all other ships for 2 turns. Well, that's nice. Lando's Millennium Falcon on level 3 takes a bonus turn for each reinforcement previously called in by the allied capital ship this encounter. Well, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, if you have a 2 reinforcements called before it, every time it goes 2 extra times.
Yeah.
So you can it dishes out a lot of damage thanks to that reinforcement ability.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Only downside I can see is the fact that they're behind massive paywalls, and you've got to effectively 7-star 3 tunes to make it
right.
viable.
That's the thing I was about to bring up. Perfect segue there. I mean, you're going to have to spend a pretty penny to get these characters
also,
up.
One thing to point out that'll trigger a lot of people's OCD is this Millennium Falcon. If you're using it alongside the other Millennium Falcon is bigger than this Falcon size wise. I mean,
well, I'm sure they just had to do that because obviously
this
Falcon's a little bit bigger than the original Falcon, but I think just they had to make it fit for the battles and stuff because with the extended front and stuff. Yeah. All right, so let's go unlock these bad boys. If you have questions about these ships and stuff, so let's kind of play around with these. We'll start with Lando. I'm just going to work my way left to right. So we'll do see young Lando. Well, who should we use with?
Yeah, for the bonus mission for with the ship, it lets you use it with a Gear 12 Zeta, Lando, and L3. So.
I'm just feeling frothy. Get in there, Hermit Yoda. Alright, so let's play around with this. I don't really feel like using Scoundrel. I mean, I think other than I guess I could use. Yeah, these are pretty weak. Well, they don't look that weak. Sun Shelf exponency down does 25% more damage for each prepared ally. Okay. So his preparation goes right in, huh? Okay.
Oh, just a real quick thing though. I want to do a real quick shout out.
Sure.
To Dana and Kyrie. Hi.
To who?
Dana and Kyrie.
Oh, okay. Howdy.
Oh, can I do a shout out to BHG Ernie? He's recently found the stream and is tuning in.
Oh, well, shout out to him. Anybody else want to shout out? Do any shout outs?
Ooh, yeah. I got a buddy of mine from one of my old guild. OG from Alaska. Shout out OG. Xylo Chop Shop.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay, so those are the shout outs. Okay. So far, I mean, it looks fine. I mean, I'm not overly impressed, but I mean, looking at his, so let's talk about Lando. Looking at his stats, anything that sticks out to you guys on his stats, speed, anything like that?
Oh God, now people in the chat want shout-outs.
Oh, for Christ's sake! See what you guys did.
Donate $2, please, and then we'll give you a shout out. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's 20.
Now, what were you wondering, Ranger?
Stat wise, for each of these characters, we'll start off with Lando. Anything that stands out?
Let me pull his stats up here.
His moustache.
L3's got some pretty good speed, and just to make a quick comment on L3 individually, like under HK47 lead, I feel like she would be getting a lot of turns. She'd be going really fast. Then countering outside of the turn and taunting as well, give them a lot of survivability as the droid faction.
Okay. So, that being said as well, what do we think about the Scoundrels as their own team and stuff with the synergy and everything?
Good for raids.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Territory wars, territory battles.
Right. I mean, Han can. What I've heard, Preparation H hits pretty hard, but I mean, around the rest of it, you see what I did? I threw 2 zingers in there for you. I think it's just a damage output team, and the main objective would probably be to put a lot of flat offense mods on there and go to town and see how much damage you can do and what faction or what game mode you're doing it in per se. And then it's also figuring out what you would use it for on offense with territory wars, and what it would do to kind of knock a peg off of your enemy on territory wars too as well. So I mean, it's just finding what it counters and where you value them at. We still don't know a lot about in the community. It doesn't really seem to have too much of an interest in them right now, but I feel like they'll develop more and more as they finish the character cadence release.
Just looking at them, I think that L3 is going to be the more desirable of the Scoundrels, just because L3 goes across more factions.
Her Emphas Nest, right? I mean,
yeah. I mean, they're the standout characters, aren't they?
Yeah. Like, L3 doesn't stand out as much because she's specifically a droid, but Emphas Nest, you can plug her into about any team if you look at her on her kit.
True, but I mean, you've got lots of players that, invested heavily. I mean, there's loads of droid players in our guild, and I'm sure there are in yours.
Yeah.
So a bit of droid love, pardon the pun, but, is always going to be welcome.
Right. And it's always fun when you get a new droid just to see how you can kind of shuffle that droid team up a little bit, because, there's only that one dominant droid leader as of right now. And, we always say turn meter's king. And there's that guy in my arena shard again. I hate to keep bringing him up, but his name's Striking Bombs. And he runs the full droid team and always plays the top 20. I haven't checked my arena shard, but I guarantee you he probably wailed out on L3 too.
Shout out to Addix Mathma, who just hit 4 million GP yesterday. Very nice.
Ooh,
nice.
Nice, brother. Congratulations.
And another 800,000 GP. I'll be there too.
I just hit like 3.3 yesterday, but man, it's still a long ways from 4 mil. Wow.
Oh, so I wonder if Lobot's actually gonna be
Lobot,
the new leader of droids or something.
Lobot.
We got 11 droid. Well, sorry, we've got 12 droids now with the introduction of leet. I don't know this expression.
What do you mean?
Right.
To be leet?
What is leet?
The leader.
You know, to be uber to do uber pawnage. That means you're awesome. That means you're the shiznizzy.
Elite.
Yeah, elite.
Yeah, it's elite for elite.
Yeah. It's elite, but without the E's. And let's
I'm
face
using
it,
old
that doesn't
Han
sound so
and
much
new,
fun.
or old Lando and new Lando.
Oh man, elite speak. That brings back memories.
So with scoundrels, you can use essentially use the bounty hunters with their contracts with some of the scoundrels with their preparation. Jeez, you do some combinations here.
Why does young Lando look like a hobbit from the back?
Looks like a hobbit.
Well, I think it was Mike that said you were surprised by how much the Lando that we got in game looks nothing like the Lando in the. The only thing that's the same is how bright his shirt is.
Lobot.
Young Lando looks like Blackula.
Oh Lord.
He's got his cape, not cap, but he's got one. Yeah. Going back to you were asking about stats. Young Lando is 1 speed faster than Lee.
Oh wow!
Young Lando starts on a base 95. Lee starts on a base 94. I haven't unlocked mine yet, so I'm just looking at their very.
I think, young Lando was what 141 or something like that, right?
What's that? Gear 11.
Or Gear 12. I don't know. I was looking at the one that they let you use for the bonus tiers. I'm
That's
guessing
not
that's
a bad.
Gear 12.
Sorry. That's not a bad speed though for a tank.
Yeah, let's see here. It says speed 141, health 14,210, protection 21,806. 35% potency, base potency. 37.25% base physical critical chance. Wow, they gave these guys really high crit chances.
Yeah, Alchi makes a good point. What does young Lando look like? Older than old Lando?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, I'm looking a little bit closer at him. He also kind of looks like a very, very sunburnt Asian.
What? No, that's wrong.
No, if you look at the way they did him, you'll see what I'm talking about.
No, God.
I know just to sound bad or anything, but you'll see when you look at him.
Nathan Miller thinks he looks like Big Bird. The sun is in the sky.
Bright yellow shirt.
The clouds are rounding by. Today's gonna be a wonderful day. Yeah. Sesame Street. Gotta love it.
No, not really.
The artist fully known as Lando.
Alright, let's go to L3. Alright. Oh, they make you use the event. Okay.
Oh, we get an Omega. Oh, that's worth doing now.
Oi.
Okay. Oi, you had 4 speed on there. Did you clock that?
I haven't done it yet.
No, one of your blue mods had 4 speed
yeah,
on
I
it.
know. I haven't done anything with it yet.
No, I know. I'm just saying that you actually had a mod that dropped speed.
Yeah.
That's as rare as rocking all shit, mate. Did you not know that?
Yeah, I did know, Mike. I play the game too, you know.
Okay.
Actually, one thing I've noticed with these 3 marquee events is they have a real high chance of dropping speed secondaries on their mods. I got 4 of them from this set of marquees. I've never gotten that many before. And they rolled double digits, too.
We'll see what happens.
Whatever we get next, I really hope it's Dark Side.
Well,
They're
I
gonna
mean, with the
slots
movie
light
and stuff,
side right
yeah,
now.
we'll see what they're going to do next. But we don't need any more characters this month. Jesus. What did you say, Mike? In the last 28 days, we've had 6 new characters, including the ship?
No, 6 characters and a ship.
Oh,
We've
so
had
7 things in total.
7 new things. And if you go into store, you can still buy the first ones. So you can still buy Vandor Chewie, and you can still buy Young Han. So it's actually less than 28 days. Seems a bit excessive. I mean, we want the characters. It just seems a bit crappy that if you want the max, then you've got to go straight to your wallet for 7. You know, one of them at least could have gone into Cantina or something. No? Or is that me just being...
Well, I mean, they can't keep
realistic?
putting... You know, so we got all these new characters and things of that nature. We can't... just... they can't all go into hard nodes. You know? They're going to have to put some in Cantina and some other places. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you imagine 60 characters, you know, with boss getting ready to flip and some other characters. I mean, they can't just keep putting them in hard nodes. People are gonna or lose their mind, right? Because it's like,
maybe that. I was going to say maybe that's when the 8 attempts will come back in September.
even if they did that, though, it means people still lose their mind.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if you're trying to work on a faction, they're going to have to figure out what they're going to do with some of these characters in the stores. You know, I mean,
Chewie's just highlighted it's 2K in a month to 7-star them all. Yes, it is. How much more to gear 11 them?
Right.
You know, because you know, and then you got to mod them.
Right.
So it's a lot more than 2K.
Let's see, are they up on swgoh? They are. I'm going to check out their gear requirements real quick.
They're not too bad. I mean, like when I unlock a character, I don't know about you guys, but I like to at least put them up to gear 7, and it wasn't too bad a gear.
Lando needs, let's see here, 4. Let's see here. Yeah, 4 stun cuffs and 3 Carbontes.
That's not too bad.
I mean, it could be worse, right?
L3 needs 3 Carbontes.
That's not bad.
And wow, her gear requirements are really nice. Oh wait, and 1 stun cuff.
So that's not bad.
That's
yeah,
actually
that's
not that bad.
good.
Ranger. So apparently Finn had scheduled 2 roster reviews for today.
Well,
and the people were already told that it was going to be today.
Oh, well, Finn should check with me first, dickhole.
Wow, he gets 2 bannets.
We could do it a little.
Well, we'll knock him out, I guess.
All right.
Wow. So Lando gets 2 bannets.
Oh man, then that means he's gonna
Gear
get
12.
Brooke. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh.
There's only X amount of characters in the game with that, but when you get them, they're gonna be crazy.
Lobot.
Robot.
On my radar at the moment is Kira and L3 with what I already have. Because Kira's the new lead, and L3 heals and taunts and goes into lots of other things.
Right.
You
didn't go in on Nest?
Oh no, I've got Gear 12 Nest. Yeah.
Nice.
I've got Gear 12 Nest, Vandor, and Young Han. I saw all of those.
Yeah.
I just think it just seems too much in one go. We actually covered this
in a short time.
Yeah, we covered this a little while ago on Academy, didn't we? That Rogue One was the last time that they did something of this nature.
Right.
But when they did that, was it Bodhi Rook went straight into a really quick, easy farm through Cantina store or something? Well,
I think two
of them went into
Galactic
stores.
Galactic War store.
Galactic War store. So at least we all got the chance to farm them and get them up and running. This time round, we've got to follow the cadence.
They look so much better than, not I shouldn't say better, but like the kits were more in depth and have so much more synergy with each other, as opposed to with Rogue One, you kind of just plug in which tunes you have up to 7 stars in a sense, or you want to switch out K2 because everybody's starting to hate to use K2 as the 5th,
Yeah, so I'm just wondering what's the combination? It's going to be L3 Nest. I'm thinking is probably going to be what people all pair. You got a taunt, heal, and expose and all that protection, regen, and whatnot on days. And I mean, there's some really nice combinations between those 2 tunes. The others, raid.
Maybe you could do something with since you like the idea of using the vets, you use the vets with Preparation H, Chewie, and then whoever is the 5th, make a second team out of it.
I don't know about that.
All right, let's do these roster reviews for these fine folks. The first one's going to be Darth Braze, and he is in Pod 6. And let's see here. I lost it.
Let's see, what did he need?
Let's see. He needs... Let's see.
I put it in the Skype.
Oh, well, I'm pulling from Discord, so... If you guys could look at my arena, ships arena, and teams for with raid, that would be awesome. I guess he is assuming Sith raid, so let's look at his arena. Ships arena, and then his just roster overall. All right, so Darth Braze.
Jesus.
Let's see. Current rank's 104. He's
mods are the problem.
Oh, I figured.
That's where I went straight away.
They're not on his. I mean, he's got some of the good ones on his arena team, and a lot of stuff on that are a lot of real good ones that are not on his arena team.
All right, listen, Darth Braze.
2.5 GP.
Well, we can raise that immediately because he's got 4 speed mods. 3 of them are 1 dot, and 1 of them's 2.
On what, his arena team?
No. No. But he's got a 2 dot and a 1 dot. All right, they're lower down tunes, but just upping those to 3 or 4 dot will boost his GP immediately.
He's got a 5-star Wampa.
Nice.
All right, so does he have... Boy.
No.
So mods. All right, so first thing, Darth Braze. Again, you want to help the arena? That's what we're telling you. Take your best mods, put them on your team. Your Vader needs to be about 240. Your Thrawn needs to be about 260 or above, and then Sign Palpatine in the 200s. Kenobi doesn't really matter. He's just tanking, right? You want as much protection and health on him as possible. Does he have a Scion?
He's got a 20 speed cross on his Vader. Nice one, mate.
Oh, there you go.
He's got. I just saw him. I think it's a 4-star Scion.
What gear level?
I'm looking.
Gear 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, get him to gear 11. Put him in your. That's a priority. Put him in your arena over Kenobi. That'll really help you out as well. And you want
is he using droids?
Those back halves of the gear 11, like rounding him up to gear 12. Obviously, you can't get him up to gear 12. You 7-star him, but you get that plus speed too with the what was it, the ARMA the gel. I think it is, or the thermal detonator. I'm sorry. So you get plus 6 speed. He goes even faster. You won't have to worry about putting as many like speed secondaries on him.
But yeah, so first thing in your arena team, put Scion in their gear 11. Make it happen. Second thing is re-mod your team. Best mods on your arena team, and then take the rest of your mods, work your way down to your other team. We preach this all the time. And if you have questions, I'm not going to sit here and remod your roster, but if you have questions on what mods go where, just get with us in Discord. Be more than glad to help you with that.
He's got a plus 18 speed secondary offensive square on BB-8. That's his second highest speed secondary mod. That should be on like Vader or Palps or on your team, not on BB-8.
Yeah.
He's got
a 6-star Hermit Yoda too. Go ahead, Mike.
He's got a 13 speed offense cross on HK-47, and a 12-speed offense square on HK 47. So unless he's using HK somewhere, I mean, there's a couple of mods that he can switch across immediately into his arena team. I mean, that's 25 speed just on those 2 mods alone.
Right. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, remodding is a priority. Let's look at his teams. So, he does have, I believe, JTR. So, he's good for the Phase 1 team, right? He's got the JTR team. Let's look at First Order.
Yeah. He's got the Scav Ray and Trooper up at gear 11. You can put a little more gear on him, too, for damage output, the better the gear. And he's got the Zetas on R2.
Yeah.
So he can increase his damage output with just a little more gear too. And I mean, I have my Trooper and Ray at gear 11 with a little bit of extra gear on them, and they still do the job.
Looks like he's got some good resistance going.
Yeah. Look, First Order looks fine. I need to get gears a little bit higher. I can tell he's working on Colorado Mask, get that character up. Work on the Executioner next. Looks solid. Just need some gear and stuff. That'd be a great team for you for the Sith Raid. That's 1. Let's look at Imperial Trooper.
Those is Night Sisters.
Night Sisters, let's look.
There's a couple gear 10s.
Gear 11 Asajj. Talia's 10, Daka's 10, Initiates 9, Acolytes 9, Talzin's 6 stars at gear 8. Yeah. Priorities get Asajj and Talzin Zombie 7, Talzin and Zombie 7 stars. Elite Zombie at his gear level. Talzin get her to gear 12 as soon as possible. Her and Asajj. And then you can get your other, Talia, Daka, and Acolyte to gear 11 and be fine. Don't have to make a big push for gear 12. Nice if you can do it, but it's not a priority. But gear 11 is. Let's look at Troopers. I hear a baby.
I said that this morning.
I heard a baby.
He's talking up a storm today.
Oh, he's hearing the roster review. He's like, no, father.
He's like, Dad, let me do it.
Chili! Baby back ribs.
Oh, my. Yeah, Troopers look solid. They need just gear. He's got the pieces. He just needs the gear. Deaths, yeah. Especially if you're going to do the Chex Mix team, but then your other Troopers... Yeah, you want to get them gear 11. Priority for gear 12 would be Shore and Death because of the ship, and because Death you want to use them in the Chex Mix. Shore just because it makes him a better tank. Snowtrooper would be your 3rd priority because getting him up to gear 12 with the bayonet makes that team really sick. He really cranks out the damage there. Characters that you can get a bayonet on, they're amazing when they get that bayonet. I don't know. It just... You wouldn't think that one piece of gear would do so much, but it does. That one little damn piece of gear.
Especially the ones that give like the 6 speed.
Oh Christ!
Those are the most useful.
Yeah. So you've got the workings of the teams you're gonna need for. You got Chex, you've got First Order on the way, you've got your Troopers, you got your Night Sisters, you've already got JTR for Phase 1, which will be a big help to your guild. You're there. It's just a matter of finishing the farms for those characters that are not quite 7 stars. Trust me, I know I'm finishing my Mother Talzin right now. She's almost there. Almost there. Just a little further. So I feel your pain on that, brother. But I've already got her gear 11 waiting just to get 12 and pop on to, gear 12. My Asajj is already gear 12. Pick a team for Zetas and then prioritize that team for your Zetas. If you're going to go on First Order and work on that team first, farm it, Zeta farm, do all the Zetas you need. For First Order, it's crew, both of his Zetas, and minimum, I say Stormtrooper for Stormtrooper, and then that team's really effective. With Executioner in there, once you get them farmed and stuff, that team is sick in a lot of different areas. Night Sisters, you got to get the 2 on Asajj and the 1 and the unique on Mother Talzin. Daka is one you can add, but it's not a priority. Those 3 Zetas can really make that team rock and roll, right?
Right.
Troopers, you got to have the Zed on Veers if you're going to be using Troopers, right? because that makes that team really start kicking the crap out of things. So but pick a team, do the Zeta, finish them to at least gear 11, right? If nothing else, because going from gear 11 to gear 12 is a whole other ballgame sometimes with these characters, with the pieces you need. There's always that one piece you need with 3 different sets of gear to make one, right? So, that's what I would recommend you do. Pick a team, get it to gear 11, get the Zetas, then you can finish it. And then as you do raids and stuff, and you start getting those higher pieces that you need to get to gear 12, prioritize that team, but work your way down for certain characters. So that's how you want to attack the Sith raid.
Right.
He also wanted us to look at ships, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm looking at those.
What stands out to you?
To us when we say put the level 15 5.mods on your pilots, because I went through and checked all his pilots that it looks like he's using, and they all have 5 level 15 mods on them. Well done.
Yeah, but he's got 2 1-dots and a 2-dot on Akbar.
You could change those for 5s. Doesn't matter what they are as long as they're 5s.
Change them, you're going to notice a huge difference with your Akbar capital ship, and also your galactic power is going to jump noticeably.
And you're going to need to hit the Bible.
Yeah, he's also got all 3 of the Bugs ships at 7 stars. He just needs to work on their pilots.
Nice. Well, halfway. Gotta
take some Prozac before you do that. They're painful. Well, actually, no. Spy's painful.
Yeah. But other than, I see he's working on TIE Reaper. He's 6 or 7 stars on Reaper.
Good.
But most of the ones are 7 stars.
Yeah, his ship's lineup looks pretty solid. And I see he's already working on Silencer. We know he is because he's working on crew. You can tell he's working on Special Forces. Yeah.
I mean, he's got a 7-star Chimera and a 7-star Home 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean...
One more note. Oh, sorry, Ranger, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Zyle.
Quick note. Just keep up your Hermit Yoda and Wampa farming, because those 2 together in that P2 team with, I believe it's General Kenobi, Thrawn, Hermit Yoda, Wampa, and Sabine, you can rack up, 3 million damage plus in Phase 2 with that lineup. There's a couple different videos and team comps, but if you get them geared up to 7 stars, you're going to get some good damage in P2 for you.
And the key thing is Hermit Yoda, right? That's what I love about Hermit Yoda. You
Yeah.
do Phase 1, he's the last one. If he dies before then you just want to restart it, right?
Right.
You do great damage, Hermit Yoda, he retreats, right? Then you go to the next phase, you use Hermit Yoda, then he lives, you can use him again. So Hermit Yoda is that little green little turd that just the gift that keeps on giving. Kind of like chlamydia.
That Zeta on Strength Flows Through the Force, that will keep the team alive for you, and that's one Zeta that'll plug in that you won't regret. I have both Zetas on Hermit.
Oh yeah, I mean his basic gear brings back health and protection. It's ridiculous. And then if he, if you're facing a nihilist where he's just going after the health, he does this thing. It's like, oh, they're back to full again. You're just like, oh my god, I love this little dude.
Plus, when he's under stealth too, 100% evasion. So I mean, unless he's enraged and the Sith boss is enraged, there's a chance that he can evade both those hits. But there's also a chance that he can get hit and not escape. So you got to be careful with that when you're pushing teams all the way to the enrage with Hermit Yoda as well.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you always keep his little stealth thing ready and primed. So if he does come out of stealth, you can put him right back in.
Yep.
Right. There's been some phases, though, for me, for example, I usually run him in Phase 1 and 2. If he makes it out of Phase 1, he's missing a lot of health, and he easily regains it. But majority of the time, Scion, even though he's under stealth, his second hit, even after he goes through the Foresight and he's still stealth, somehow he still hits Hermit Yoda, even though he's stealth. I don't know what it is. It might be a bug, and it's something I've caught a lot of the time, but it's hard to get him to escape with the enrage.
Okay. Let's see. So ships. Final word on ships.
target.
Work on getting Reaper up, and it looks like he's doing pretty good for ships as far as we can tell.
Yeah, it looks really damn solid. I mean, you got a lot of good ships. Most of the ships are done. So, yeah, you're doing a great job.
And then getting them all up to 7 stars will help you more in the long run, and you can stretch out the whole ship faction in general for territory wars and, you know, get the most bang for your buck with the ships. If you're going to take the time to farm them up to 7 stars, you know, finish them all up too. It helps.
All right. And if you have any questions, Darth Brave, then get with us as always, and we'll be more glad to help you out. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's see here if I can find it. Next one is going to be MBM24's profile. Yeah, he's in the Republic.
AKA Darth Skywalker.
Oh, well. All right, let's just see what he says. Oh my God, that's a paragraph. Okay, I would like some Sith Ray teams I could do with my roster, who my next data should be. I just put one on crew, so I'm looking for the next one, which I'm halfway to getting to the second one on crew. I already answered that one. See how good my mods are. I think they are okay, but just want y'all's opinion. And the big thing, if I'm going in the right direction farm-wise, I'm farming Zombie, Talzin, and Sign from Light Side and Dark Side battles, Spirit, and First Order Executioner squad battles. My thing is, if I'm spreading myself too thin, I need to pull back, and who is priority. Also, how my roster overall is. I have been free to play for almost 2 years and spent some in the beginning to get started and then stopped. So I want to see how my roster is and if I'm missing farming someone I need to know. I love Jedi, so we all see a lot of Jedi Gear 12. My job makes it hard to keep up with the arena, but I feel like I'm in a good spot, but maybe some help with the arena as well. Well, you look fine on arena for me. You know, I mean, you're running the CLS team. Your current rank is 14. You know, fine there, right?
Right off the bat, the thing that stands out the most is I am jealous. He's got a Gear 12 Hermit Yoda.
I'm about to have a Gear 12 Hermit Yoda. You gonna be jelly of me too, Grim?
Not really.
Oh!
I got mine with both Zetas.
Nah.
Say,
Only thing that I would say, and I'm pretty sure he will be working on it already, is yes, he's got a Gear 12 Hermit Yoda. Can't see Wampa anywhere.
Yeah,
that's a good combo for P2. You got a Mr. Beardy, haven't you? Yeah, you got a Mr. Beardy. I mean, yeah, there's some really. Yeah, so you've got the squad. You're just waiting on that Womps to get in to really start dishing out. In the meantime, where's his fats? Has he got a fulcrum? You can kind of run her with Akbar and that in there, can't you? Fulcrum's being worked on. Yeah. I'm sorry to say, I'm gonna have to depart.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I know.
Swear daughter kicked him in the balls. Now he has to leave.
Yeah. But I will be on tomorrow.
Yes, Jedi Academy tomorrow, 10 a.m.
So,
all right, Mike.
Good night, everyone. Take care.
Take care, Mike.
Bye.
Real quick too. Another thing I was wondering about was Wicket. Where's Wicket? We got a 4-star Wicket. So if I could plug into anything else to his hard node farming Wicket for the Zetas,
right?
You know,
yeah, I agree. You need Wicket. I hate farming that little bastard, but I'm farming him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because that gives you more chance for Zetas and stuff, right? So you just have to have them unlocked to get him, you know, unfortunately. So, chewy.
Got Palpatine Gear 12. I mean, and he must have some really good mods, too, to still be running Titans and still staying in the top 20 on defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he doesn't even have his good mods on his arena team, so that's impressive to be that high without using your best mods.
It looks like he's in transition of swapping that team. Then it's just
it should be okay now. Make sure.
Sound good.
You know, there's been a lot of updates coming through lately. Windows and my Dell, and just, God, it's so annoying, dude. I usually click like, no, I don't want that right now. Usually at night you're supposed to do...
You're back.
Yes, I know. Okay. So where were we at? We were talking about
EP. Real quick, since he's already shuffling his mods, and like Grim said, the current arena team doesn't even have his best mods. For offense, you could go with EP, Vader, Thrawn, GK, and Nihilus.
Does he have Scion unlocked? Or 4 stars?
Yeah,
I mean, where's...
Yes. Let me find him on the gear too real quick.
You can still hear me?
Yeah, it sounds a lot better now.
Yeah. Here it comes back. Alright. Let's watch this for a minute to see what it does, because I'm getting all nervous now. Alright, it should be okay. I said that last time, the stupid is the dumb stupid. Try this one more time. Good God. Okay.
So he's got Scion 3 stars, gear 10. EP team on offense, and then plug Titans in on defense.
Possibly. Titans on themselves on defense, if you're talking like territory wars or stuff like that. I mean,
Arena.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to stick with Titans and you seem to be doing well, that's fine. If you want to transition over to the Sith team, which you've already got a gear 12, Vader, Nihilus, Palpatine, you get Scion to gear 11, 4-star, and plug him in with your Thrawn, which is also gear 12, and then you're good to go. Just put your best mods on there, like we talked about the last team, where you want Thrawn above 260, Vader above 240, the other guys 200, right? If they're just over 200, you're fine, or around there. Scion, if you're right around 200, you're fine. Palps, Scion, get them as, best speed mod you have on after that, which is totally fine. And that team will really, really help you with Arena.
So he's not running his best mods on the current Titans team, and he's leaving it on defense. So all he has to really do is, give Thrawn and Vader more speed. Vader the more speed in particular, but you can leave Thrawn in, where he's at and give him a little extra speed. But the Titans team is holding on defense, and the reason why I say that he should leave Titans in on defense is because it kind of takes the RNG out of the arena.
That's true. You can do. Yeah, I'm just saying if you're just a suggestion if that's what you're looking to do. So
right, totally. Good roster too there, and a lot of good. Well,
yeah.
Let's see. Zeta, he already did the first one on crew. If you haven't done the second one on crew, that would be the next Zeta you need to do. Because he asked about the next Zeta. I think your farm is fine. Let's look over teams overall. Look at his first order. I mean, he's got the teams for Sith rated, looks like. Yeah, they're all gear 11, gear 10. Get first order Stormtrooper up to gear 11. Executioner the same. And then, get the Zeta on crew. First order, then your first order team will be done. You're almost there with them.
Yeah, I'm looking at his Night Sisters right now. He said that he's farming Mother Talzin, Night Sister Zombie. They're both at 5-star right now. Mother Talzin's gear 11.
Good.
You need to get your Talia up to 7 stars. It's at 6 stars right now.
Yeah.
And so he will be ready to slot that one in here really soon.
Yeah, Night Sisters are pretty amazing.
That's a big damage dealer for the Sith raid right there.
Yeah, for sure. Seen a lot more videos popping up with damage output with that full Nihilus solo. Get a lot of damage on phase 4.
Yeah, he's got the pieces for the Chex Mix, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he does. So, Troopers look really good. Really good. Maybe if you're going to use for phase 3 Death Trooper for the Chex Mix team, get your Magma Trooper up. Magma. Okay. So you look pretty solid, man. So I would say keep doing what you're doing. Work, if you are looking to switch your team, then let us know. If you're looking to just keep what you got, then you need to put your best mods on your arena team. What else did he want?
He's got a 6-star Hermit and a 5-star Wampa, so he's going back and forth in between getting them up to 7 stars together.
Yeah, focus on Hermit, to get him all the way done first. Then go back and finish Wampa.
Yeah, everybody's done it differently, but that way you won't regret missing out on one or the other.
Yeah, I mean, if you unlocked one, then you unlock the other. Fine, then finish one all the way to 7 stars, and then go back and finish the other one at 7 stars.
Well, I understand where Ranger's coming from with this one. Hermit Yoda can slot into a lot more teams than Wampa can.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Wampa is freaking amazing. It's just Hermit Yoda is more versatile.
Yeah.
Right. And like you could say even Wampa was at first a little more exclusive just for like arena and territory wars, territory battles, but he found his place in the Sith raid a little later on. But the plus side, or I'm sorry, the downside to getting Wampa 7-starred for the Sith raid, you need Hermit Yoda for that team in P2, or you're just chucking him into P2 and he's going to get ran over by Scion. So you want some survivability too around him, and you need Hermit Yoda for that.
All right. Let's see, what else did he want?
And this is a really nice roster for a free-to-play, man.
It's very nice.
Well done.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I like everything. His progression is really good, and he's looking at everything in the game as a whole, and he's even still using... I was shocked to see that he was still using Titans. That's amazing to see that it's holding on defense for him, and he's not even using his best mods. There's a great roster with a lot of Gear 12 on it again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I think you're fine where you're at, honestly, MB. You really are. I mean, you're on the right path. You got a couple things here and there that you need to work on. You know, take our suggestions. Do with them whatever you like.
Ooh. Sorry, Ranger. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
One more thing about the Sith raid and Chex Mix. He's got the 7-star POW, but he's only Gear 5. Put him up to Gear 8, and then put a little bit of speed secondaries and some flat offense mods on him, and he'll still do what he's got to do in Phase 3 for the Chex Mix team. Mine's only Gear 8.
Yeah. Pretty nice. So I think you're on the right path. I wouldn't really change anything you're doing. That Zeta, put on crew. As we said before, pick a team, work on the Zetas for that team. We've already listed out what previous routes review what you want to do for each Zeta, right? If you're going to do Nine Sisters Asajj lead, gotta do it first, right? Then you need her unique, you need Mother Talzin's unique. That really makes that team rock and roll, right?
Right.
If you're going to do First Order, you already got the first Zeta. I would recommend you finish First Order since you're almost done with them anyway. Put the second Zeta on crew, get the Zeta, farm the next Zeta for First Order Stormtrooper, get them done, and then you're done with that team, and that team will be able to use in a lot of places. Dark Side Territory, Territory Wars, you can use it in the Sith raid, especially in Phase 2. It's a really good Phase 2 team. So yeah, just pick a target. Your farms, your hard node farms, I have no problem with that. Add Wicked in there. I know you don't want to, but I would add Wicked in there. So.
Yeah, those every month are so awesome.
Yeah.
And it's worth it. You won't regret it.
Yeah. All right, so that's that. Let's go back. Let's do some questions.
Question time.
All right, Nathaniel Miller. Question: I'm close to having all my ships to max level. With the upcoming ships table, how much ship credits should I keep in reserve rather than buying mods?
So here's the thing.
Well,
you should not be...
It takes... Sorry.
So listen. Unless it's a speed set or crit chance set on a gold mod that has 5 speed and you got the ship credits for it, you shouldn't be spending any money on your ship fleet stuff on mods. Now, I've got like 9 million something ship credits right now, and I'm still very particular about that. So, yeah.
The mods, the mod store is great. Don't get me wrong, but you don't want to buy yourself back into a hole again.
No.
Like I did it myself too, and I kept telling myself I wouldn't buy any more mods. And at one point, I would say a month ago, I was sitting on like between 30 and 40 million credits. And now with all the new character releases, rolling mods, and occasionally buying 1 or 2 out of the store, I am back down to 5 mil. So, and I'm not even talking about fleet credits either. So, be particular about your fleet credits too, because, you never know how many more ships are right around the corner. And, the capital ships take 2 million credits to promote to 7 stars. So if you haven't finished promoting all your capital ships, that's going to cost you. And just accumulate the fleet credits more than your regular credits if possible, if you're going to buy mods. But then again, your regular credits are going to cost anywhere from like 4 to 5 mil buying and rolling mods. So you don't want to do that either. Save your credits, accumulate your credits, both sides of them, fleets and regular credits, and stay ahead of the learning curve.
And not to mention, if they do end up coming out with more ships, like they did yesterday, it takes, what was it, almost 4 mil to take them from 1 to 85, right? 4 million credits. Yeah. So, got to factor that in too. It
because putting all the mats from ships and everything too, it costs you those credits. Rolling everything. I got, what was it? I spent a little over 5 mil putting all the ability materials and everything and leveling it up to 85. Now I went from a couple million to 500,000 credits now in the fleet store. So, wait, what's going to happen when 3 or 4 more ships get released?
Right.
Especially if one of those 4 ships ends up being, meta changing.
Right, yeah, for sure.
You have to fork over everything to compete.
Yep, and again, that was just one of those moments to where you get a new ship or you get a new character, you want to put it up to a certain gear, you want to put as many ability mats on it, and you want to level it up to 85, and that's going to cost you a lot, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah. All right, next question.
Artorias Drachnite, question minimum gear level for veterans for JTR event.
Yeah,
7 or 8.
Yeah, right around there. You're fine.
You don't even need Han. You can get away with gear 6 or gear 7 with Han, if you ask me.
Okay, Chewie. I don't know if you did it already, but can I please get a Ranger rant about putting the attempts back to 5?
No.
Aww. No rant.
I mean, listen, I rant when it's needed, trust me. But I can't rant about something we knew was coming, right? It's if they had just not said anything, they gave us this, and then took it away, that I would rant. But we knew it was coming. Could they have announced it a little bit earlier? Yeah, but it's not worth getting all upset about. So I can't rant about something that I'm not particularly upset about just to rant. And I only use rants to really bring something to attention that's really important. Right. So I mean, there's nothing to rant about.
I like what Mike said too. Mike, said it perfectly. It sucks that it's gone, yeah, and I think we're all in agreement that it was a time frame kind of thing, so we were expecting it to expire. But a little heads up too would have been nice when it was going to expire, or a time frame from start to finish when the hard nodes were going to revert back to a 5 attempt instead of 8. So we're not mad, but just the transparency as usual has been great. So just keep the transparency and the communication up with us.
Yeah. All right. Next question.
Jay Ramja, question: does the new Falcon go 1 extra time as a reinforcement for itself being called in?
Is it your reinforcements?
I don't know. I haven't played it with it that much.
It doesn't count for his reinforcement. It only counts for the ones that were brought in before he comes in. I tested that out the other night with the practices.
Nice.
Okay, Rolades the Zevo TV. Question: what's the maximum speed you have seen in your arena, and on what tune?
Loki's in the 300s. That's all I need to say. Not in my arena, but my God, the speed Loki puts on his characters it's retarded.
Yeah, I think the fastest I've seen was what 305 or 306 on Nest.
Yeah.
It's the highest I've ever seen. So.
Like,
Okay, Chewy, question: will preparation be good for Sith Triumvirate Raid Phase 1 or Phase 4?
Possibly.
Maybe.
I don't know. It requires more testing.
I don't think we've seen too much from the game changers as far as that, the Sith raid with these new characters.
I haven't really seen enough data to give you a good answer. I mean, I would think she would do pretty decently, but I don't know. I don't have any numbers to give you.
Yeah, it's a kind of wait and see moment. Let the testers test it a little more, and you gotta wait and see because you don't want to invest in something that might not be worth it.
Zylo1111. Question: I've got my Scion modded with offense and potency as per Warrior's advice. Should I focus on health/protection instead?
I mean, potency is one thing, but I mean, you don't want to give health over speed, right? And,
depends on the character.
I went speed and potency on mine.
Yeah, see, I like that because I mean, like, you want them fast, but at the same time, you need pain to stick, so you need the potency, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, speed's a must, like we always say, and potency and tenacity checks are one thing, but potency overrides tenacity for the most part, right? And the AoE debuff and the pain concept, you need that. So I like the speed and potency combo.
Sure.
Yeah, one thing about Scion that I've experienced is you don't want him going too slow because he will die before he can get his Held by Hatred up.
Right. Like, he's one of those particular tanks that you need fast.
Yeah. And also, it could be really clutch. If you have him really fast, he can win you a lot of games where it comes down to just him and another tune.
Right.
Because they won't be able to kill him. Well, and it's just I might as well leave this game because it's going to be a draw.
And that'll give him more survivability. And, like, say, for example, you're placing that team on defense in territory wars, you could probably stretch it out to, somebody having to battle that team 2, 3, 4 times,
Chewy, question: Nest and L3 new chase-ish combo?
Say that one more time.
Nest and L3 new chase-ish combo.
I don't think synergy like Chase. I mean, Chase is like, when you think of synergy, there's only like 5 or 10 1-2 tunes that you'd put together that are like a must, but it's not like you must put L3 and Nest together, right? You can keep them separate. You don't need to put them in the same team in a sense if you don't want to. But as a combo or a group that has synergy, or 2 tunes that have synergy, I don't see that.
Yeah, I don't see it as either. No.
Ski Trooper, question: is there a better ROI on the first reinforcement upgrade than Plo Koon? Goes from 20% health and protection regeneration for your whole team to 40%.
Wait, what was the question?
Is there a better return on investment on the first reinforcement upgrade than Plo Koon? Goes from 20% health and protection regeneration for your whole team to 40%.
It's pretty solid. I think he's more effective as of right now in a old Republic fleet still. Again, the ships. I mean, Plo Koon's a great ship, but I don't know. We're still figuring out the synergies. I mean, if you look at what people are still running, it's still Biggs with either First Order, it's either Biggs with the ties, starting lineup where it's the Geonosians. I haven't seen much with for reinforcements anybody using Plo Koon. Have you guys? I mean, I use it on my old Republic. For Territory Wars, I'll put in Plo Koon as my first reinforcement. The AI chooses which one, but he's a fantastic because the Old Republic, because of how their synergy works, it just makes them unkillable. It really does. It's incredible how that ship coming off the bench with the team you already got just makes, with everything that they do, especially when you get them to the levels that they are, right? They're pretty ridiculous. But I can see you using Plo Koon as a ship that you call off your bench to, come in, pop in, put a taunt on somebody and get your health and protection back. Pretty nice.
Right. And it's one of the fastest ships in the game too, so.
Yeah. Oh, I see Jabba from MC's in there. He says, "Don't fill out 45 stars right on this." Laughed my ass off. Listen, I'll tell you, Jabba, every time I go 113 out of 114 because I'll be fine all the way to day 6. I clear all the other missions. I get to that goddamn Rogue One mission. I get to the last battle, and for some reason, I get hosed every single time with Gear 12 Zeta tunes. I do not understand. I'm 113 out of 114. Now I'll do my part.
Yeah, I've seen you get screwed in that one. It's like you get 5 elite snowtrooper ops. It's like seriously?
It's like, and they go and it's like, okay, I'm dead. Like I have full turn meter on my team. It's like I don't even get a chance to go. It's like, oh my god, I didn't even get a chance to go. What the hell?
Oh. Yeah. And the most part is like I still haven't beaten that mission myself too, so I can't speculate, but it's got to be something to do with like the RNG and like the team lineup that you go against in that last match.
I am just flabbergasted.
There's got to be some like particular kill order or something.
No, it's RNG, man, because
yeah, exactly.
Because I go through the first 5 battles of that, I'm like winning, and I've got full health protection, maybe a little bit less protection on 1 or 2 characters, but they still got a decent amount of protection, right? And because Rogue One gets their protection as long as you're buffing and stuff, and getting buffs and doing things, you're constantly getting your protection and extra protection, right? It doesn't matter. You get that last battle, you're done.
They're just like nom nom nom.
Like nom nom nom. Oh my god. So yeah, that's creamy. All right. Next question, please.
Chewy, question: do you think L3's ability MK is going to become something they add to more characters? Where that Mark 1, 2, and 3, thing.
It's possible. I really like that ability on her. It's really cool.
I mean, there's some characters that get their own unique buffs and debuffs, right? But we'd always like to see more tunes with unique buffs and debuffs. I mean, like take Boss, for example, Frenzy. This is the second tune we got in-game with Frenzy. So it took them a while to make that second tune with that buff. And, Shock with Palpatine and Dooku. We'll have to see. I mean, I'd like to see that on more droids in particular.
Bradzos Wagan question: got a 4-star Emphas Nest with all the gear to get her to gear 11. Should I do it? I would have her just as a Traya counter for now.
If it's for Arena, yeah. For anything else, no.
If you got nothing else to really yeah. I mean, why not? She's a great plug-in 5th in any team, and you can work on more concepts with her in general, and like you said, she's a Traya killer, so that's a plus.
Well, I also think that she is highly underestimated for TWs right now, because if I can see her being put in like one of the back walls for TW. Yeah. If the other guild uses all their counters for her in the first couple of things, they won't be able to defeat her in the further walls because she won't die.
That's insane. Do you think she'll stack the encounters too, like in between encounters?
I don't know. It's possible some characters do that.
Yeah, like Nihilus, for example. I mean, it's health steal, but I mean, if it carries over, that'll be nasty.
Okay, last question. Kaya Apulinario. Sorry, I butchered your last name. I get number one in my in Chip Arena, and my reinforcements are Maul, First Order, TIE Fighter Pilot, Reaper. Who should I replace with Phantom? I'm 63 out of 75 to max reinforcement.
Grim?
Ooh, that's a decision right there. I'm gonna need to think about that one.
I say Lord Revan.
Can't go wrong with Revan.
Maybe, let's see here. Maybe First Order TIE Fighter? And that one is nice, but it can be replaced.
Yeah, I can see
that.
It'd be a similar substitute, plus you get all the, benefits of having slave. You have that benefit of that extra reinforcement that's going to be an endgame meta ship, in my opinion. You see the Phantom 2 popping up everywhere, so it's a great plug-in, and it'll still be a good damage output for the First Order TIE Fighter pilot, plus, again, all the positive buffs you're getting. It's a good switch out.
Yeah, and to me personally, I think Maul and Reaper are ones that are irreplaceable.
Right. Plus, you get you get all that survivability too out of, the two, the First Order TIE Fighter pilot's kind of squishy, if you ask me. So it's a good plug-in too, and gives your team more survivability.
All right. That was all the questions, right?
Well, there was a last-minute one.
Oh, well, let's get it.
Chewie, question, does prepared carry over in Territory Wars?
Only if you're using Voltron.
Voltron.
I was going to say Voltron in the last question, but I got distracted. I was drinking a Budweiser. Voltron, the king of beasts.
It's just so much.
Did you know that he is a robot formed out of 5 lions, sanely?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And when he forms that blazing sword, that's your ass is grass. I've never seen him lose with that blazing sword. Hell, if I had a blazing sword, I'd go around and just be like, hey, why don't you get out of my way? No? How about blazing sword?
Best answer ever.
Somewhere just went, had a shiver go down her spine, like, why do I feel cold?
Voltron.
Defender of the universe! Don't jerk him around, he'll kill you. Alright, so that's all the questions. Glad to have you all here. I am going to do a Battlefront stream here today. I don't know what time. V may join me, he may not. You're more than welcome to. I got some characters working on. I don't think we're going to get the skins for the new characters, which I'll get Lando, Chewie, and Young Han and Lando purchased. Credits up. Problem. I mean, what else am I going to buy them on? I'm just saying.
Get them skins.
Yeah, gotta get them skins. I'm just waiting for Voltron to come to Battlefront 2. I can't wait. Like, oh, Jabba's palace. Let's use Voltron in here. Let's see what happens. Thermal detonated my ass. I've got blazing sword. But if you are watching this, thank you for stopping by. Lots to cover today. We went a little bit longer than we normally do, but we had to get all the new stuff in, look at the new characters, give our initial thoughts and stuff. There's lots of great videos out there about that. Did you do any videos on your channel, Xylo?
Yeah, I just did one a couple days ago on the Sith raid, what teams I'm running in each phase. Did 6.6 mil. I'm trying to get into the top 10 of the MC Sith Raid too, so look out for a video with that in. I'm trying to plug in more videos every day. Takedown games, some Xylo takedown as well.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, you guys can support Mike's channel. It's Mike Hunt, Star Wars SWGH, as he would say. Remember, guys, tomorrow, so we'll do the Battlefront 2 stream today sometime. Just stay tuned for that. And then also tomorrow we have the Jedi Academy and we have the Mature Channel stuff as well. So thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Now, if you have questions that we didn't get to, which we did get to all the questions, but if you're just trying to do something, all you have to do is come into our Discord. We got over 1,000 people, probably 2,000 at this point, and just there's a lot of great people there that'll help you out. Make sure you guys give us a thumbs up and subscribe. If you're watching this, please give us a thumbs up. It really helps get it really helps spread the word just through YouTube on the channel. I mean, that's what thumbs up does. Hell, thumbs down does the same thing. I don't know how that works, but it does. Comments really do. It just helps us get more views. Views really means we get more monetization, which means we can help pay for stuff to keep the channel going and stuff. And then if you subscribe, if you're not a subscriber, why not? If you're here, you're watching this, and you watch a lot of shows, why not subscribe? Hit the bell so you know when we're doing some of the cool stuff. Maybe you just like the Galaxy Hero stuff, that's fine. Maybe you like the Battlefront stuff, doesn't matter. But with the update, when that bell goes ding-a-ding-a-ding, it's time to go watch some more RSG. And if you guys are watching this, you can always check us out later. YouTube Red, and we've got this downloaded as a podcast. You can listen to it any time. That's why we set it up, because everybody's on a different time zone, right, fellers? And so maybe your lunch is, when we're doing this at 12, it's 9 o'clock in the morning West Coast, and you're like, well I'll listen to it later when I have a nice Budweiser with my pesto salad. But yeah, we appreciate all your support. So stay tuned for the Battlefront 2 stream today, and come into our Discord. Keep doing what you guys are doing. Check out Jedi Academy tomorrow. We're going to have a great show. Answer all your questions on Jedi Academy. So really appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you very much. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I can't do anything about that. That happens once in a blue moon. Just something happens where it's like, okay, another patch. Here it comes. I get packets all the time. So sometimes it doesn't have any effect, but there's so many damn updates lately. I can't stand it. So everyone have a great rest of your day. We will holler at you guys later. Peace.